Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Nemesis. It's Nemesis now, and it's a really cool design, I think. I mean, I'm personally just interested in the old school Holocaust look. I was really hoping we'd get a Build-A-Figure that replaces the old one from, like, what was it, 2007 or something like that. But we got this one instead, and I think a lot of people were probably okay with this. We'll do a question of the day. Which look for this guy? I know it's not exactly the same character if memory serves. It's not like I'm intimately knowledgeable about this character. Which look do you like the most? For me, this one's not on the top of my list, but it is a fine look, and they actually did a surprisingly good figure of it. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we look at the figure, just kidding, there's no package. It's a Build-A-Figure, so I cannot show you my package with any reason today. This guy stands just about, we'll say 9 inches. He's a little bit shy of that, but it's pretty close. So about 9 inches, and it's going to be about 22.5 centimeters. Here he is up against Darwin. So he's got some size to him. He's not a huge Build-A-Figure like we used to get, but I have to say I think this is probably one of the best Build-A-Figures they've done in the last few years. Nothing else is coming to mind that really, maybe the last one was Strong Guy. You know, the guy with the little legs and the big arms. It's Strong Guy, right? Is that his name? With the bald head and the little curly Q hair. That was a pretty decent one, I think. Was there anything else in between that was pretty good? Let me know. What do you guys think? Was there a good bath between now and then? This one seems pretty good. Like I said, it's not for me because I don't care about this look, but it is a good figure. For Hasbro, like, it definitely lacks paint, but it doesn't lack that much paint. We'll start with the aesthetic. The sculpt is nice. It has all the chipped up metal, that's fine. Where it's supposed to be hard edged, it is. It's not a super soft sculpt or anything like that. It's in this bronzy color. It's not really copper. Well, this is more like copper. So yeah, bronzy and then coppery with the paint job inside. It's clean enough. That's not bad at all. A lot of the dark gray is actually just separate plastic, if not all. Well, no. They did some painting in here. I think they actually painted the bronze. No, they painted the gray here and the bronze here. Either way, it looks decent. Like, it's not terribly devoid of color. It doesn't look like an unfinished product. It looks good enough. Then we have the transparent visor, which doesn't have a hinge or anything. But you can pop that off, and then you get the skull head inside. And this is actually where they dropped the ball, because Hasbro just loves to drop their balls. They did paint the skull head a little bit. The main part, the top part, has the eyes and the nose, of course, and a little bit of shading and stuff throughout, but then the bottom part, the jaw, has zero paint on it, so it doesn't match the rest. I mean, it's not a huge thing, it's not super obvious with the helmet on, but it is a thing. And then the fire they did, I don't know if this is super accurate or not, but it's a little bit like a lemon yellow rather than an orangey yellow. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell if that's accurate or not. Maybe they did it so that it didn't disappear fully with this thing on. I don't know, but it looks good enough. It's fine. With the helmet on, it looks okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a super impressive looking figure, but for a Hasbro figure, it's going to fit in just fine. In a good way, I mean. It's not going to be like the cheapest looking thing, and it's definitely not going to look like, oh wow, this is the best Marvel Legends figure they ever released because it's covered in paint and detail. Now, if you wanted to paint this guy up, the sculpt is there, so I think you'd be able to make him look pretty spiffy. Just some dry brushing over all this pitted metal would be really nice. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. For a Hasbro product, that's a decent looking Build-A-Figure. It's going to stand out in a good way, but not like in a glaring way. You know what I mean? So yeah, it looks alright. Aesthetic rating, I'll go, for Hasbro, 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. I think that's pretty good. Alright. And then for accessories... we get his hand, just one alternate hand. It's an okay sculpt, I guess. If it can't hold Darwin by the head, I'm going to be disappointed, but we'll see. So, I'm just going to go 0 out of 10. There's no blast effect. He should have a blast effect. Unless I'm missing one of the figures in the way. Let me look, hold on. Maybe I'm missing something. I want to be fair. Let me look at this guy's box, because I'm reviewing this guy next, so it happened to be sitting here. Nope, I have all of them. And it doesn't say anything about a blast effect. So, they should have included that for sure. Because look at that. Blast effect hole. Right there. Disappointing. I'll go 0 out of 10 for accessories. Let's see about articulation. So, if you pop off the melon cover, you've got a ball peg in there. And the jaw is articulated. So, you can use it. So, that's good. We'll pop that back on. And that's good. And then the shoulder pads do work the way you want them to. They move with the arm. So, that's nice. They fit pretty well. Arms go out to the side, up to at least horizontal. You might be able to squeeze out a little bit more. That's pretty good. Bicep swivel is in there. Double jointed elbow this side. They put this little nubbin on here, and like, okay, maybe that's like they're being super sticklery and accurate to the source material. I don't know. But this nubbin does get in the way, obviously, of his articulation, because that's going to limit what he can do. Now, the good news is it still has pretty good range. You'd get a little bit more without it, but it does work as long as you do the forearm first. If you do the top part first, then you get only about 90. But otherwise, it's all right. So it's just a strange thing to include. Wrists have a swivel and a hinge. This one, it'd be nice for this to have a vertical, I think. But it does have a hinge. All right, and then this side, it's the same arm, basically. I mean, in terms of the articulation. Yeah, you can get decent enough range. Let me see. Okay, yeah. If you do the forearm first, you get better than 90, so that's okay. This tube might pop out, but just jam it back in there. So that'll be okay. All right, for the torso, let's see what we have. He leans back. All right. I don't know that this guy needs to be super articulated, but it's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. All right, doesn't lean forward for crap. Side to side is pretty good, rotational work. So yeah, it's fine other than leaning forward. They could have easily not done that, or just popped it out just a little bit and he would have had more range. I'm guessing it's not even that. Yeah, I don't think it is that's holding him back. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but you'll be able to get him in some standard, like, menacing looking poses. Put him like this, pop the melon cap back on, put his gun forward. There you go. RoboCop stance, sort of. All right, let's see about the legs. Going out to the side, that's going to be plenty for this guy. It's better than 45 going forward. Yeah, it's going to be enough. It's not a maximum Spider-Man, that's for sure, but it will be fine. You get your swivel there, your double jointed knees. Not great range, I mean, but it's fine for this guy, so that's reasonable. And then you get full-on ball hinge ankles, so plenty of good range there for your ankle rocker. Going forward, let's see. Not the best, but that'll be plenty of range going forward and back. That's fine. It's not a stiff enough joint, though, if you ask me. It's real slippy, so he may take some shelf dives, especially since this design for him is... I mean, all of the designs for him are really top-heavy, but this one happens to be the one they put loose ankles on, so he may take some shelf dives. But yeah, generally, it's pretty well articulated for what it is, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's perfectly reasonable. And now it's time for the final verdict. Yeah, if you're okay with this design for... I always want to call him Holocaust. For Nemesis... then yeah, pick it up. It's totally fine. If you're down for a little dry brushing, which is super easy to do, you can make this guy look pretty spiffy pretty easily. And even if you don't, he's going to look pretty good up against most Marvel Legends. So yeah, this is a good Build-A-Figure. It's not a very good wave. It's an average wave, I'd say. But the BAF is nice. So do they have another BAF scheduled right now? I don't think they do. Do they? Is this the last BAF ever? Maybe there's another one scheduled. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, it's solid. I'm going to give it an overall rating for Marvel Legends, not counting the fact that it's not huge, because like I'd like all the BAFs to be big like they used to be. This one's pretty good for Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures. I'm going to say 9 out of 10. Because, modern Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures. Because we've had things like, wasn't Hitmonkey one of them? Like, we've had some pretty crap things. This one's definitely not. This is a worthy pickup. Now, back in the day, this would have just been a standard release, perhaps, like Hulkbuster was, or in the Riders wave. But we are not in that day anymore. It's worth getting, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but that's it for me, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel, so make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.